Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Jessica, and on today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me with mostly new products. I think there's only a couple of products that aren't totally new to me. Some of them I've had a while, so like this product here I've actually had a while, but I've never used it. I'll explain why it's all messy when I get to that product. But there's a couple of products that I've had for a little bit of time but I haven't used a lot of. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. I figured we'd just have a nice conversation today. I did recently, just like 6 days ago, get back from vacation. 5 days ago, 6 days ago, something like that. So I figured I'd talk a little bit about my vacation because I was talking about it for like 3 months before I went on vacation. So I figured you guys would want to know a little bit about it. And then just chat about some other stuff. So we're going to go ahead, and I did already use the Too Faced Born This Way spray. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, not the Born This Way. It was the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1. I used this as like a primer spray already on my face, so I used that already. I'm going to go ahead and put some primer on. So I have this little bottle of the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I got this in, I think in a Lure box last summer. And you can see I've used hardly any of it because it's an expensive product. Why should I use that? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And then I'm going to move on to my face because, or I'm sorry, my eyes. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm using some eyeshadows from a brand I've never used eyeshadows from before. And I'm a little bit concerned about fallout. So, yeah, I'm going to put my primer on just so it can sort of sink in and start to do its job. And then we will move on to my eyes. So, like I said, I did, just like I said, get back from vacation about 6 days ago, I guess it was. I'm back at work and everything. But we did take a 2-week vacation. And I'm not sure what day this video is going to post. I'm actually recording this on Wednesday. And this might actually post like next Tuesday or next Thursday, something like that. But anyway, I didn't notice it actually has like little gold specks. I mean, I knew it had little gold specks, but it actually shows up on my skin. Teeny tiny gold specks. Anyhow, next, like I said, I'm going to move into my eyes. This is one of the products that I've had a million times before. This is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm going to use this to prime my eyes. My hands are a little smooth after the smoothing primer. So, I'm not sure. I think I told you guys that we were going to Hawaii. And we did. We went to Hawaii for 1 week, and then we spent a week, I'm sorry, not a whole week. We spent 8 days in Hawaii, and then we spent 4 days in San Diego. Now, technically, even though it was 8 days in Hawaii, we really only got to spend 6 days because the first day and the last day were our travel days. And then in San Diego, it was 4 days, but really 3 days because our last day was our travel home day. So, it was really nice. I've been to San Diego for like business trips before, but never for leisure. And I'll be honest, we really didn't do all that much. We tried out some restaurants. If you guys don't know, I have a channel where my family tries out different vegan foods. And that's what we did. If you guys are here from my Omnizy Vegan channel, welcome. But we did try out a couple of vegan restaurants. That's kind of what we did the first day. So we ate lunch and we ate dinner at vegan restaurants, and then like John got some juices and so forth. So we just tried out some vegan places the first day we were there, and we just sort of drove around town. We were in the La Jolla area of San Diego. If you're from that area or you're familiar with it, that's where we were. And in Hawaii, we were on the Big Island. We went to the Big Island of Hawaii, and on the Kona side, so the western side of the island is where we were staying. We actually rented a car while there, and we drove like the entire island, or at least the major roads in the entire island. We did the whole perimeter. We went to Hilo for a little while. Yeah, so we just kind of drove like everywhere. All right, I have 3 palettes here from Makeup Revolution. I've never tried any of their eyeshadows before. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. I've got the 24 karat gold chocolate eyeshadow palette, which is very neutral. I'm thinking about doing a more dramatic look today. I don't know, we'll see. And then I've got the Sofx Revolution palette. I think she has a second one. Is that right? Does she have a second one now? So there's that one. And then I have the Unicorns Unite palette. I actually think this one was my free one. I got a free one in my mystery bag that came with it. Oh, it came with my order. I got these all at Ulta at the same time. I think I bought these 2. I think this one was my free one. But I'm actually leaning towards this one, the Unicorns Unite Salvation palette. I'm leaning towards that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Sofx one, though. I've seen a couple of her videos, not a lot. I just don't know much about her. So I can't really speak to her in particular, but I wanted to try a couple of the Makeup Revolution palettes because I've heard a lot of things about them. The things I've heard about them is kind of mixed. I did not get their concealer. I've heard that's actually really kind of good. I don't know. All right, so if you were interested, I can't get it open. That's what I have scissors for. Okay. So this is the palette. And I'm going to struggle a little bit because all of the names are on the plastic cover. So like, like there's the names. That's how they decided to do this. And that is quite confusing. I'm going to tuck that in the mirror and we'll see how it goes. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to remember to tell you what shades I'm using as I'm using them, but forgive me if I forget one. Okay, I'm going to go in with Pug, which is this light brown shade initially. I'm going to go in on all over my lid. So anyway, we landed in Kona on Sunday when we went. I think it was the 24th. So we actually left Pennsylvania on the 23rd. That's where we live, is Pennsylvania. And we drove down to Baltimore Washington International Airport, because that's the airport we flew out of, on Saturday. And my mistake, we flew into San Diego Airport, and San Diego is not as big of an airport as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a really big airport, open 24 hours, but no, it's not. I just assumed, you know, and I guess that's my fault. I shouldn't have assumed that, but I did. And they were not open 24 hours. They had one restaurant, which was a bagel place, that was open 24 hours. And the rest of the entire place pretty much shut down overnight. So we were hoping to find like somewhere nice to sit down and relax and try to get a little bit of a nap. And that didn't happen. All right, I'm going to go into Cup of Tea, which is like this orangey shade right here. It's like an orangey brown shade. And I'm going to work that into my crease. So anyway, we ended up not sleeping all night. We landed in San Diego at 11:30 or 11 o'clock at night, something like that, on Saturday night. And our flight to Hawaii took off at 6:15 on Sunday morning. So we just hung out at the airport because if we would have left to get a hotel, we would have literally been at the hotel like 3 or 4 hours by the time we would have had to turn around and come back to the airport to like get through security and everything. So anyway, we ended up getting there. The first day was kind of a wash because we didn't get to check into our hotel until 4 o'clock. We hadn't slept in like over 24 hours, except for like a little bit on the plane. But John and I don't really sleep very well on planes. So the boys slept, our 2 sons slept a little bit, but John and I really didn't sleep maybe 2 or 3 hours. All right, I think next I am going to go into the shade Pumpkin, which is orange, which is this shade right here. And I'm gonna put that in my crease as well. Anyway, so we flew in and we didn't get to check into our hotel until like 4 o'clock. And that kind of sucked because we were tired and we wanted to go to sleep or we wanted to shower, and that didn't happen. So we drove around. We actually flew in. We landed at like 1 something in the morning, and we just drove around for a little bit because where our hotel was, there was like nothing. And if you've ever been to the Big Island, you might know that the Kona airport, which is the one on the western side of the island, is in the middle of dried lava fields. So we drove off of the airport and were completely shocked because, you know, our thoughts were that Hawaii was going to be this really green, lush, beautiful, you know, island that had so much green on it, and it does, just not where we were. But anyway, they black lava fields. And it kind of was very desolate. So we drove around, and literally within like a half an hour of the lava fields, you start to see other things, other, you know, civilization, grass, sand, deserts. I mean, you could see the mountains. So there's 2 big mountains on the island. And you get to see the mountains, but yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with my look, by the way. We'll figure it out as we go. But anyway, we did find an area that had like a lot of stores and restaurants and, you know, car dealerships and everything about a half an hour south of the airport. And our hotel was about a half an hour north of the airport, which was fine. I think the resort liked it that way because then you're more likely to like shop at their stores and go to their marketplace and so on and so forth, because it was like 40 minutes to get from our hotel to really anything else on the island. Whatever. So now what do I do? I think I'm going to go into the shade... I am going to do Mixed Berries, which is this shimmery purple shade right here. Trying to not blind you with the mirror. It's called Mixed Berries. So, anyway, overall, I mean, this video could take a million years for me to tell you everything about Hawaii, but overall, the thing that like really will stick with me the most is that there are just so many different climates on the island of Hawaii. There's the lava field there, which is like a total desert area. There is a desert area that is like, when we were driving through it, I said, oh, it looks like Arizona to me, because I've been to Arizona before. It reminded me of Arizona. There is a rainforest. We drove through the northern part of the island on the one day we were there, and it rained. Like, it was the only time it rained the entire time we were there was when we drove through the rainforest, and we got to see some a waterfall, and we got to see all of the green and lushness that is the northern part of the Hawaii island. So it was very, very pretty, very gorgeous. It surprised me. We did not get to see the volcano. Volcano National Park was closed, as it should be right now. We could have gone over in a helicopter, but that was a little bit too cost prohibitive for us. For the 4 of us to go, it would have been close to like $1,400, and that was just a little bit too cost prohibitive for us. John and I thought about just going and leaving the kids in the hotel. And when I say kids, our older son is 18. So although Nikki, who's been on this channel, is 11, Neil's 18. So it's not really like we're leaving two young children alone. We're leaving a 11-year-old alone with an 18-year-old. So, and amazingly enough, they actually get along pretty well when John and I aren't around. When we're around, they fight like cats and dogs, but when we're not around, they actually get along really well. I swear they do it just to annoy us. Anyhow, I'm not getting a lot of payout on that purple. I keep building it up and it is getting better. And I should probably just put some, I'm going to put a little bit of spray on that. Anyhow, that is the thing that I will always take with me from our trip to Hawaii, is just the difference in the climates in the agriculture that is the island. I mean, that was the most surprising thing to me, because I always had this picture in my mind of the lush, the green, everything like that. And it's not like that everywhere, you know? So that was interesting for me. But overall, it was nice. Pretty much we did like every other day. We drove around the island, and then on the other days that we weren't driving around, we did go just to like the hotel, the resort stuff, went to the pool. They had a man-made lagoon that you could swim in. We never actually got like on a beach in the ocean proper while we were there. I shouldn't say that. During one of our trips around the island, we went to an island or a beach that had black sand, which when I say it was black sand, I mean it was black sand. It was broken up lava rock. So that was kind of cool. It was very gritty underneath your feet. Coming from the East Coast, I'm used to having the soft white sand of the Atlantic shore. And this was gritty black sand, which was just like broken up lava rock. All right, I lost some of my pumpkin color in my crease as I was building up that mixed berries shade, so I'm going to go back and add a little bit more, a little bit powdery, but I'm going to add a little bit more back to my crease here. Anyway, so the black sand beach was kind of cool. The rainforests were kind of cool. Food was very expensive. I mean, just the four of us going to eat, and we did buy some food, and like our hotel had a kitchen in the room. So we did make some meals, but I was amazed by how expensive it was. Like for the four of us, we did not get out of a restaurant for under $100. It was a little bit pricey, but I mean, you're on an island. You can't, they did grow things on the island. Macadamia nuts is like their big thing. Macadamia nuts and coffee are their two big exports. So they had a lot of things with macadamia nuts, a lot of coffee. Okay, I'm going to go into the shade Pink Champagne, which is this one right underneath the mixed berries shade. Sorry, I'm covering my mouth and then I'm covering the microphone. So it's this shade right here, and I'm going to put that, I think, on the inner portion of my eyelid. Let's see if that shows up. I'm afraid it's not going to. I might need to wet this one as well. Anyway, Hawaii was gorgeous. Hawaii was absolutely gorgeous. I have a vlog channel that I post to every day. We did post a video of like the sunset the one night, and I posted the one day when we just drove around the island. There's like a good several minute clip of like a fast forwarded clip of our drive, because John was filming on his phone while we were driving around the island. So, you know, there's definitely some video out there to see of our drive. Actually, I'm going to put that all over that purple because it looks really pretty on top. And then also from our San Diego trip as well. There's definitely pictures of like the ocean and the palm trees and so forth. So if you're interested, I think it's linked down in the description below, but it's Jessie Mac Vlogs. So Other than my trip, my life's pretty boring. So my vlog channel is pretty boring. Unless you want to hear me talk about work, it's pretty boring. But if you're interested in seeing any of the pictures from that, I am just about caught up. By the time this video posts, I will have all my vlogs posted. Actually, all my Hawaii and San Diego vlogs are already posted. I'm just catching up from this week at this point, so. I don't know if the orange and the purple go together, but I kind of like it. All right. I want to use green too. There's just so many different colors in this. All right, I'm going to go in with the shade Grow Old, which is this golden one right here. And I'm going to pop that on my inner corner and see how that looks. That might be too chunky for my inner corner. Yeah, I'm going to go into Sparks Fly, which is right beside it. It doesn't look quite as gold, but it also doesn't look as chunky. Anyway, so Hawaii was absolutely gorgeous. I would recommend it at least once in your life if you've never been. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, so before I do my lower lash line, I'm not going to be using concealer today, but I'm going to be using this. This is the Eye Duty Triple Remedy from First Aid Beauty in the shade Fair Medium. I've never actually used this before, I don't think, but I took it on the airplane with me, and the pressure actually ended up squeezing some of it out. So it's like all over the inside of the lid, but the pressure change in the airplane, because I carried this on, but the pressure change in the airplane actually made me lose some of this. So I'm going to use this on my under eye, and then I think I used too much. And then I'm going to do my under eye area. I'm going to come back and do my foundation then too, but I'm not going to, well, that's too much. That's too much. I'm going to have to blend that out. All right, I'm going to get a sponge and blend that out. It's going to be a dry sponge because I don't have a wet sponge with me here, because my foundation I'm going to be using a brush with. So anyhow, I know that's like the really shortened version of Hawaii, but it was absolutely beautiful. I would recommend it to anyone who's interested at all in going to go see it. I'm just going to be using this dry Flower Beauty sponge. But if we went back, which John and I like kind of talked about it a little bit, he has no desire to go back at all. He doesn't like to travel. He really doesn't like to fly. And to be honest with you, these flights were pretty good, except for our last flight. Our flight home from San Diego, we actually got delayed by almost 4 hours in Vegas. But of course you can't leave the airport, so we were stuck in Vegas in the airport. We literally left ourselves only $20 to gamble with, which, if you've ever seen a slot machine in Vegas, pretty much that lasted about 10 minutes, something like that. Yeah. I'm going to go under my eye with the color Pumpkin, and then I'm going to use a little bit of the mixed berries on top of that. So Hawaii was beautiful. I think I said that already, and I would recommend it. The San Diego was also absolutely gorgeous. We went to visit John's uncle, who lives in the Palm Springs area. So that's like a 2-hour drive. But we did go and visit them on our second day there. Like I said, our first day there, we kind of just did food. We ate food. Excuse my weird faces. And then we went to visit John's uncle on Tuesday, which was interesting. The temperature when we left there at about 5 o'clock. And the temperature when we left was 106 degrees. By the time we got back to San Diego, which, like I said, is 2 hours away, temperature in San Diego was 73. So that's the difference in temperature in 2 hours from the coastal area of California to the desert area of California. So that was pretty interesting for us. I just got shadow in my eye. To see. That was not expected. I'm sure, you know, some of you guys have been out there. You probably knew that already, and we just didn't know. But the drive was pretty. You're driving through the desert almost the whole time from San Diego up to Palm Springs. So I need to blend that a little bit. All right, let me put a little bit of the purple shade underneath there as well. Anyway, the only day we really spent any time in San Diego doing like fun stuff was on the 4th of July. We were in San Diego on the 4th of July, and we decided to go to the beach on the 4th of July. Don't ask me why. I don't know. We just did. We thought that that would be a good idea for some reason. And it was packed. It was absolutely packed. We went to 4 different beaches before we found one that we could actually like get some space on. And I ended up not going in the water. It was absolutely beautiful. The temperature was beautiful. I just didn't go in the water. All 3 of my boys went in the water, but I didn't. And honestly, the only reason I didn't go in the water is because I didn't have a towel. We didn't pack any towels. Pretty much we packed for 2 weeks in a carry-on and a backpack. Each one of us, all 4 of us, had a carry-on, and all 4 of us had a backpack. I'm going to put some green in here. This is the shade Pine Tree, which is this green shade right here. I'm going to go ahead and put that actually on my lower lash line as well. We did eventually find a beach, and it was fun. And then they had this thing called Boom at the Beach, where like all along the bay, there was several different locations that were setting off fireworks along the bay. So we were actually on the 12th floor in our hotel, and we could actually look out our window and see the fireworks going off. And it was kind of interesting to see like 5 different locations setting the exact same fireworks off at the exact same time, and see it from like a distance. So we weren't like right there close underneath it that we couldn't see all the different locations. We could see all of the fireworks going off at the same time, which I thought was kind of neat. All right, I'm going to take that blender brush, go into the color black, which is Nightmare. Shade is called Nightmare. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my outer corners. Blacks always scare me. I know some people are like, oh, a palette's not complete without a black. Black eyeshadow scares me. I don't normally use it, but I'm going to put a little bit here just to darken this up a little bit. And I'm purposely using the brush that had the orange on it, because I'm hoping that it's like an orangey black instead of like a super dark black. We'll see how bad it looks. So that was kind of neat to see the fireworks like that from a distance. I think I should have just left it orange, but it's okay. Anyhow, overall, the vacation was a great time. We really enjoyed it a lot. If you go back and look at my vlogs, you'll see John saying he didn't enjoy it, but he did. He's just very goofy. Like I said, he doesn't really like to travel. He likes to be familiar with his surroundings, and when you're traveling, you're not familiar with your surroundings, and that kind of bothers him sometimes. So it's not that he doesn't necessarily like vacations, I don't think. I think he just likes to be familiar. And when you're on vacation, you're not familiar, so. Okay. I think I might be done with my eyes. Eyeshadow, I should say. Eyeshadow. I am going to put a little bit on my brow bone. There is this white shade here called Penguin. I'm going to put that along my brow bone. I am actually going to do my brows today, so this might have to come back out later once I get my brows done, but we'll see. Anyhow, overall, I was very happy with my vacation. I'm sorry that it's over. I wish I could go back like right now, but you know, I gotta work. Have to pay the bills somehow. So I can't just be on vacation 24/7 all the time, as much as I'd like to be. All right, I might come back in with that shade after I do my eyebrows, but I'm going to wait to do my eyebrows until after I do my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and put this eyeshadow palette away because I am done with it. Overall, I wasn't disappointed in this. I was very concerned because this is a very inexpensive brand. I just haven't tried a lot from Makeup Revolution, and I was not disappointed. This actually worked out really well. I was afraid I was going to get a bunch of fallout, and I have like no fallout at all. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to be using this eyeliner right here, which is from Stila. This is the Got Inked Cushion Eyeliner in the shade Garnet Ink. And I got this from a TJ Maxx a while ago. I've just never used it. It was $3. And that's what it looks like. It's just a little pot. So I do need a brush. All right, I'm just going to use this little brush here. Get some on there. Uh-oh. Don't tell me it's dried out. It might be dried out. No wonder it was only $3, right? All right, well, that's not going to work. I'm literally shoving my finger into that one, and I'm not getting anything out. So I'm not going to be using that eyeliner. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab another eyeliner. All right, well, these are not going to be new eyeliners. I'm going to use this BH Studio Pro. I've used just a little bit of this. I hope it's not dried out as well. We shall see. It doesn't appear to be. I think I got too much on my brush. I absolutely did. Anyhow, so that was our vacation. I very much enjoyed it. I would love to go back. I think I might have already said that. Coming back was very, very difficult. We lost 3 hours getting to San Diego. And then we lost another 3 hours coming back to the East Coast. I mean, just is what it is. There's no way around that. If you're going to go west, you're going to come back east, I guess, unless you're moving there permanently. Which, by the way, I don't think I'd be that opposed to. Oh my gosh, it transferred. Oh my gosh, it transferred. I'm going to have to go back in with my eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, that annoys me very much. All right, I'm going to come back to my vacation here for just a second because one of the other things I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I would love, love, love your input. And the reason why I'm thinking about it right now is because I just screwed up my eye look. But my channel, as you know, is called Epic Beauty Fail. And when I picked that name, I picked it because I was trying to be cute. You know, if you go back and look at my first couple of videos, I'm like, okay, I suck at makeup, which I do. I'm not very experienced at all. And I'm learning. I mean, I'm learning every day. So I thought I was being funny. If you ever meet me in person, I am very sarcastic, very tongue-in-cheek. I even have a t-shirt that I've worn on here a couple of times that says the sarcasm is strong with this one. And I think I think I'm funny. I don't know that anybody else thinks I'm funny, but I think I'm funny. My boys, they chuckle when I say things that I laugh at. You know, they laugh with me, I think. Unless they're laughing at me, I don't know. Given that they're my sons and my husband, I think they're laughing with me. But I've been wondering lately if that name turns people off. Because I've been doing this channel for about 1.5 years, and I was having some pretty steady growth there at the beginning, but my growth has really stalled in like the last 2-3 months maybe. And in fact, in the last 2 weeks, I have lost more subscribers than I've gained. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know if other YouTube channels are running into that. I don't think so. I watch a lot of other small YouTubers, to be honest with you, because I feel like I want to support them. You know, I'm a small YouTuber and I would love to have their support, so I want to support them as well. I'm going to do my waterline with my Makeup Geek eyeliner in Obsidian. So anyway, I watch other smaller YouTubers, and I watch them, and it's hard not to compare yourself, at least on some level, to others that are in your range. And when I started my YouTube channel, I obviously started at 0. And a lot of the other smaller YouTubers that I was watching had like under 1,000 subscribers. And I wish them only good things. I'm not trying to be negative here or anything. I'm just trying to figure out the future of my channel. So I don't want anybody to take it that I'm trying to be negative on anybody else. I don't play into drama. I just kind of do my own thing. But I only bring that up because, like, they may have started maybe 6 months to a year ahead of me, but when I started my channel, they were under 1,000 subscribers, and now a lot of them are like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 subscribers in the same amount of time. So in like a year and a half's time, I've gotten I'm at like, well, when I'm filming this, I'm at 368 subscribers, which I'm thankful for every one of you guys that are here. I really, really am. I really am. I can't even really express how thankful I am for everyone that watches my channel. But in the same amount of time that I've gained almost 400 subscribers, they have gone from under 100 to multiple thousands. And we're doing similar content. They do unboxings. I love watching unboxings, and I think that's why they show up in my feeds to watch, is because they're doing unboxings. And I watch a lot of unboxings. So I'm not sure if maybe my channel name is turning people off. So I would love to hear your thoughts down below. If you think that my channel name is turning people off, if you're a little bit taken aback by the name that my channel is. I mean, like I said, I named it Epic Beauty Fail because I'm not very good at makeup. I'm just not. I'm learning and I'm getting better. I just said there's no fallout, and now I've got fall. I think it's the gold. I'm learning. Actually, I want to put more of that orange on my lower lash line, because once I put the waterline in, it's kind of disappeared. But that's why I came up with that name, as Epic Beauty Fail. But if that's turning people off, I'm not stuck on that name, I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny. I thought it was descriptive of where I was coming from as being pretty much a makeup novice. But if it's making people upset, or if it's making people not want to watch me or not click on me, I can change my name. It's not like it's my birth name or anything. It's literally just something cute that I came up with to kind of be a little bit different, It's not my name or whatever. And again, I'm not knocking people who use their name for their channels. Jessie Mac Vlogs. Hello. I'm going to put some of the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara on my upper lash line. I've got another mascara that I want to try on my lower lash line. This is only the second time I'm using this. The first time I used it, it's a very wet formula, but it's been like 2 weeks, so I'm not sure if it has dried a little bit, which is what I need, but we'll see. Alright, on my lower lash line, I'm going to try this Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. I've never tried this before. Obviously, it's still in its package, so I'm going to try this on my lower lash line because I usually get a lot of transfer on my lower lash line when I put my mascara on. Alright, that does not give a lot of volume, so if you don't like very voluminous lower lashes, that would actually probably work really well for you, because it definitely does darken the lashes. It just doesn't give a whole lot of volume. Alright. I'm going to move on to my face. I am going to be using my Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation today. I am just continuing to try out my July foundations. I actually think I'm going to pull my hair back. Looks so weird with such made up eyes and no foundation on. Anyway. Okay. So I don't want you guys to take this as me like knocking anybody, because I'm not. I don't have any reason to knock anyone. I'm very happy for everyone's success. You know, if you're one of the people who a year ago had 1,000 subscribers and you now have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 subscribers, I'm very, very happy for you. Absolutely, completely happy for you. And, you know, if you aren't getting AdSense, you should sign up for it. Just saying. Not that you're going to get a lot of money, because heck, YouTube isn't paying anybody anymore. You talk to people who are like big creators, they're getting demonetized like right and left. Like I heard, I was watching a Jenna Marbles video today, and they just touched on it for a second and then like went on to a different topic, but they were like, it was the one where they were reviewing like compilations made of them, or her. It was Jenna and Julian, or her, you know. And one of the videos that came up, Julian was like, oh, by the way, that video was demonetized. So it's even hitting like the big creators, like people who have been doing this for 10 years, 8 years, and are big creators for the platform. You know, they're getting demonetized as well for very little reason. So, but if you are a creator who has that many subscribers and you have not gotten monetized yet, you should definitely get that monetization. Because, you know, we all put a lot of work into this. I try to post 5 videos a week on Epic Beauty Fail. On my other channel with my family, I post 3 videos a week, and then on my vlog channel, I post 7 days a week, unless I'm behind, which I am right now. But I film every day, so I'm just got to catch up with that. But literally, I post 13 videos a week, and maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm putting out too much content, and it's just not good enough, you know? I look very, very pale. I'm looking in the viewfinder, and I look way paler than I think I'd look in real life. But I have a bronzer that I'm going to use to bronze this up. I don't remember it being this pale, but maybe it's just that my eyes are darker than the last time I used it, so it's really showing up as pale. All right. I'm going to put a little bit of powder on this. All right, so I'm going to be using the Becca Hydra Mist. This one does actually darken me up. So this is kind of expensive, but it does darken me up where some of my powders don't. I think this says it's translucent. It doesn't actually say, but I think one of their claims is that it's translucent. It's not translucent. It definitely darkens me up. So yeah, can you see? Like right in here where I put the powder, it darkens me up. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but maybe you'll see it as I go. Anyhow, again, I'm not throwing any shade on anybody, you know, work it, you know, I'm really happy for everybody. But I guess my real question is just, you know, does my channel name turn you off? If not, that's cool. If it does, let me know. You're not going to hurt my feelings none, you know? It's just a YouTube channel name. I can change it. It's not like you're saying, hey, your birth name sucks, you know? Your Jessica sucks. That's my name. I don't have anybody, you know, nobody's saying that to me. And I mean, if you want to say that to me, go right ahead. I don't care. I'm not going to take it personal. You might be trying to hurt my feelings, but I'm not going to take it too personally. So I don't know what's going on my forehead. It is looking really weird right now. So I would love your input. If it's offensive, if it's just annoying, if it's just not funny, let me know. I mean, crap. Gabby, the Gabby Show is no longer the Gabby Show. Now she just goes by Gabby Hanna. And Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings, her second channel was called Psycho Soprano for like the longest time because she thought it was funny and cute, and apparently people got offended by that, and so she changed it to just being Colleen Ballinger. I think I'm putting too much powder and I'm starting to look cakey. I don't know what's going on here on my forehead. It's looking really weird. I don't know. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to go and I'm going to do my brows next before I do the rest of my face. So I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Brow Kit in Blonde. I put this in my favorites video, and one of you guys commented that I need to put the wax on first and then the powder on. So I'm going to try to put some of the wax on. Let's see how it goes. It just feels so stiff, like it doesn't want to come out. And I might be doing them wrong, so you can let me know that if you want to. Anyway, you know, YouTube is fun for me. It's a hobby. I would have liked, when I started this 2 years ago, we actually started our family channel where we taste test the vegan food. We started that 3 years ago. I shouldn't say 3 years, 2.5, because we've been doing this for 1.5 years. And I started that a year before I started Epic Beauty Fail. But I've been doing YouTube for 2.5 years, almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years. Well, I guess it's 2.5. Anyway, that's besides the point. And you know, when I first started it, I looked at John. I'm like, well, maybe, you know, maybe I'll get big. Maybe I'll hit the jackpot. Maybe I'll be lucky and have, you know, millions and millions of subscribers. Such and such did it, and that person did it, and that person did it. And, you know, some people do hit that in a year, 2 years. You know, I was watching a channel just last week, and it was actually an old video of theirs. They had been doing YouTube. Their video was about 10 months old, about 10 months ago. And they said that, you know, it was, we hit 100,000 subscribers. And they were really excited because they hit 100,000 subscribers. And they were like, oh, we did it in just under a year. They had hit 100,000 subscribers in 10 months, and this was 10 months ago. So my camera stopped, so I'm not sure where it stopped, but I was talking about this channel that I watch, that they've been doing YouTube for about 20 months. So they've been doing YouTube for a year less than me, or half a year less than me or so. On my other channel, my OmniZ Vegan channel, we actually just hit 1,000 subscribers in April. So that was exciting. That was a really great time for us. Very exciting. But that channel is having about the same problems with growth as I'm having on this channel as well. I hit 1,000 subscribers and like my growth has stopped. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, not that I'm not happy for that channel. I'm very happy for that channel, but I'm just using them as an example for, like, when I was talking to John and I was like, oh, you know, maybe it could happen. You know, we could hit big, and we could, you know, I could quit my job and do YouTube full time, and I've thrown myself into it. And you know, I hear other YouTubers who are like, just do it, just do it, just do it. Put out content and you know, do things you love, and just get the content out there so people can see it. And it's just not working for me. And I don't know if that's because I'm old. Relatively. I mean, YouTube is for the 20s, and now the earliest people starting YouTube are now pushing, you know, early 30s, and I'm pushing 40. So maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just too old for this platform, you know? I don't know. I'm just looking for something that I can do to change, you know? And maybe it's not that I can change. Maybe it's just that I'm not meant for YouTube, you know? I don't know. It's fun. It's fun for me. I enjoy it. If there comes a time where I have something else that I'm going to do, you know, before I did YouTube, I was a writer for 3 years. And again, this isn't professional. I do this as my free time, my fun time. And I absolutely loved to write. I loved it. I loved it more than anything I've ever done. I still love writing. It invigorates me. It gives me energy. I absolutely adore writing. I don't have time for it because like I said, am putting out 13 videos a week on YouTube. Is it 13 or 14? 7 and 5 is 12 and 3 is 15. So I'm putting out 15 videos a week. I'm sorry. Did I add right? Yeah, 15 videos. So I honestly don't have time to write anymore, but I loved writing. I tried to get published. I've written several novels. I've written 4 complete novels, I think it is. I've edited them. I've went to conferences. I've done everything other than pay someone to edit my book for me. And I messed up. I put my powder on already and I have cream contour. Anyway, I'm going to try this Makeup Revolution contour. It just says contour and it's pretty dark. So we'll see how it works on me. I got this free in that box of mine. And then I have some bronzer that I want to try as well. So we're going to see how this works. It looks pretty even. I'm gonna actually just use the same brush that I used for my foundation. That may be wrong, but whatever. So anyway, I absolutely love writing. I enjoy it so much. I have self-published some stuff. John and I wrote an entire cookbook. He came up with all the recipes. And I took all the pictures, and it's a vegan cookbook, but we have a cookbook that we self-published through our own publishing company. It's actually right back here. The green book that's sitting on the shelf back here. The other book back there I've been published in as well. That's an anthology of short stories, and I wrote a short story that was published in there. So yeah, I love writing. I just don't have time to do it anymore. So it's either give up YouTube or cut back on YouTube, or to get back into writing, or do YouTube, you know? I don't know, that contour is not too bad. Another new product to me, which is not a new product, is an old product, but it's new to me. It's the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I got this on Outlook. Actually, I got it on the Nordstrom Rack side of the website. Little tip, if you shop on Outlook, Hotlook, whatever, and you use EBates, if you go into the, there it is, in case you're wondering, if you go into the Nordstrom Rack side of the website, you can actually activate EBates. The Hotlook side does not have an EBates, but the Nordstrom Rack side does. So you can actually activate EBates, and I was able to get cash back when I bought this. But again, this I actually bought on Nordstrom Rack. I don't know if you don't buy something, if it will still work. Like, I bought Outlook stuff, and then I bought Nordstrom Rack stuff. So I don't know if you don't buy anything from Nordstrom Rack, like if you just go over there and activate it and don't actually buy a Nordstrom Rack piece, if it'll still work. But I got cash back on my entire purchase. Not sponsored. Wish I was. But I'm not. So, anyhow, all right. I do like that. And it smells like chocolate. It smells like chocolate. Okay. I'm going to use an old blush. This is my Tarte blush. It is in the shade Party. This is actually my birthday gift from last year from Sephora. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my brush and go in with that. So I do change up my hobbies from now and again, and like I said, right now YouTube is my hobby. Maybe someday in the near future I'll just be like, screw it, I'm done with YouTube, I'm gonna do something else. It's possible. I really enjoy it. Maybe I'll give up some, but not all. My highlighter, I'm going to be using this Revolution Ultra Strobe Stick. It's broken. The inside goes up and down without actually opening. So I know it's broken. We'll see how it works. It was free in my mystery box. We'll see how it goes. So who knows what I'm going to do in the future. You know, I might stick with YouTube. I might find another hobby. I might go back to writing because I really do love writing. I love it a lot. Oh, I wanted to try to contour my nose a little bit. Put a little bit of highlight on my nose. Ooh-wee. Okay. I wanted to contour my nose. That's pretty. It's not like super blinding, but it's pretty. Alright, so, I don't know. What do you guys do as hobbies, you know? Do you just watch YouTube as your hobby? It's possible. I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot of YouTube. If I wasn't posting on YouTube, I don't know that I'd watch it as much as I do. I don't like the way this is working. I'm going to try that stick foundation, or the stick contour. See if I can use this. So that is probably too much, and I feel like I just wiped my foundation off. I don't know if that worked. All I feel like I did was wipe my foundation off. Sometimes I can do a little bit better than others. But like right in here, I feel like I literally just wiped my foundation off. All I'm doing is wiping my foundation off. Oh my gosh. And I have more videos I need to film tonight. In case you're wondering, I just filmed my other unboxings, my Glossy box and my Target unboxings immediately after this one, or that's the plan, to film it immediately after this one. We'll see if I do. That's the plan. So if I have this makeup look on in those videos, that is why. Because I filmed them right after this one. Okay. I think the only thing I have left is lipstick. And I have this lipstick here from Makeup Revolution, which was free in that box, that I wanted to try. It's a little bit bright for me, especially. You've never seen me wear a shade like this before. I have a backup shade. If this one doesn't work out, I have another backup shade that I will put on. But let's see how it looks. It's definitely not a shade that I would normally wear. All right, this is patchy, but I'm gonna ask John to come and take a look at my look and see what he thinks. He normally likes like bright lipstick, so I will change my lipstick after he takes a look, but I'm gonna go and call him. I think I'm done with my whole look. I think so. So anyway, basically what I was trying to say, I had a great time on vacation, number one. Number two, what do you guys think about me changing my channel name? I'm just not sure if people are like upset about it. So I'd love to have your input. If you think I should change it, let me know. If not, let me know that too. If you think it's just fine, let me know that as well. And then also, you know, what hobbies do you guys have? Because I'm sure that it will come a day where I'm just, I just can't do it anymore, do this anymore. The only reason why I say that is because, you know, I log on to my account every single day because I'm usually posting videos, and it's just hard. I know this sounds crazy. It's just really hard to put so much work into something and feel like you're failing. I forgot to put setting spray on. I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Spray Setting Spray. That's really nice. That is really nice. I don't know how well it works, but it feels fantastic going on. Anyhow, it's just really hard to try very hard, put a lot of yourself into something and just see nothing coming out of it. As much as I enjoy doing this and as much as it's very much a hobby for me, this channel in particular is a very, very expensive hobby. And if any of you guys out there buy makeup on a regular basis, you know what I'm talking about. Makeup is a very, very expensive hobby. And if I was just living my life, I would not need this much makeup. And I would probably quit buying makeup if I quit doing Epic Beauty Fail, or YouTube in general. If I change my name, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow's going to hold. I would love, my dream would really be to be able to do enough on this platform that I could make money off of it. And if not, quit my job, maybe take a part-time job or something. I don't know. Maybe that's asking too much. I'll have to do another Get Ready With Me very soon because my one of my things is that I'm looking to start another business. And if that takes off, that could very easily take my time from YouTube. Something will have to give. So I will do another Get Ready With Me coming up in the next couple of weeks and talk to you all about the business that my sister and I are thinking about starting together. But for now, let me go ahead and get John. This video is already like an hour long. So let me go and get John and I'll be right back.
Here I am.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Whoa!
Ouch.
Holy.
My chair bit my hair. What's the matter?
Those lips are orange.
I know, and I wore them specifically for you.
They match my shirt.
They do. What do you think of the lips?
Alright.
They crease.
They what?
I'm actually going to take this off, this lipstick off. They crease. Look at it.
Yeah, there's a little...
A lot. There's a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of my look?
I mean, the first thing you notice about it is the lips.
Right. So I'm going to put a different lipstick on.
Why?
While you're talking.
Okay.
Because this is just, it's creasing on my lips and I don't like it.
Okay. Your eyes are nice. A little bit of, whatchamacallit going on there.
Cat eye?
Cat eye.
You always like to say that?
I do.
I think you like that. I think you like cat eye.
I do like cat eye. I think it's cute. I mean, obviously, I'm not alone in my opinion. There's a lot of people that did like that. Sorry, your hair's in my way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got a gold inner eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the inner part.
Yeah.
You got pink? Is there
purple.
Purple in your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your foundation's interesting.
Yeah, don't look at my forehead.
I was gonna.
I had something weird going on my forehead. I've worn this foundation before, and it did not look like this before.
Okay.
But, sorry, I've got that pad I was using to do my lips is
not working out.
Yeah. So if you're looking at my foundation, look anywhere but my forehead.
Okay. Anyway.
I'll have you guys know, John like never yawns like any other time, other than when he comes up here to the beauty room. I don't know what it is. So I was doing a chatty get with me. I told them all about our vacation.
You did.
And I asked them something I didn't even ask you. I asked them if they thought I should change the name of my channel.
To what?
I don't know. Just something other than Epic Beauty Fail. If they thought that maybe people were getting turned off by the name of my channel and not subscribing or whatever just because my name was not funny, maybe? I don't know.
I thought it was funny.
I think it's funny.
You know, I think you're reapplying that. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you get my humor. So when I say Epic Beauty Fail, and you get my humor.
I do.
Other people might not get my humor.
Well.
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
Not everybody's humor is the same.
Right. Oops.
But
Anyway.
I asked them if they thought I should go with a different channel name. Changed my channel name.
Your highlighter's nice.
Thank you.
Your cheeks. Did you like put? Like I can see where your, like right here is where your rouge ends, or something ends right here and then goes into your nose. Do you see that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Hold on.
I like the other stuff better.
Of course you do. By the way, this is Bare Minerals Gen Nude in the shade Friendship.
Oh, that's what we are.
This is their matte lipstick. And I knew you'd like the orange. That's why I left the orange on for you to see.
Okay.
But I think this shade probably goes a lot better with my look.
Okay.
Still has some orange stuff around my lips.
That'll make it cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think?
Not bad. I mean, I like the overall look.
Like I said, this lipstick shade goes
You
with my eye look better.
think?
I think so.
I think the orange went with
Comment down below. Do you like orange better, or do you like
friendship.
Friendship? You don't have to say friendship,
Friendship
but the nude.
The nude. All right. Anyway, I think it matched your eyes better.
I went out of the lines a little bit on my.
Well,
lips.
that's okay.
The only person who notices is you.
Right.
Anyway.
And I wasn't going to comment, but no, I think your eyes are actually more orange than they are pink.
They are. I actually used an orange in the upper part of the eye.
Right.
But I think because there's so much going on with my eyes, having the bright lip is a little bit too much, I think.
I liked it.
Anyway.
I thought it was cute.
I was going to check to see if I have lipstick on my teeth, because I just edited a video where I had lipstick on my teeth and you didn't say anything about it.
I know. That's because you got to remember that most of the time I see your teeth at a side angle. So, like, it's quite possible that you have lipstick on your teeth and I just don't notice.
Okay. And guys, John has this string on his glasses. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you think of John's glasses string. Because we have a internal dialogue between the two of us about this.
We have a dispute.
Glasses string. Mm-hmm. So.
One of us thinks it's cool.
One of us thinks it's not cool. Anyway, do you have any other commentary on my look?
No, I think it's good.
All right. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on anything that I talked about. If you guys are still here with me, this is like an hour in. Thank you so much. I need to edit this video like a week before or 3 days before I need to post it, because it's going to take that long for it to post with my internet speeds at home.
We're going back to Hawaii so you can post it quicker.
I'll tell you what, the Wi-Fi at our hotel in Hawaii was like lightning fast. Anyway, we do hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Or if I change the name, whatever the new name is. Bye!